believe that one day our reading culture will improve and us young people are able to make that change. Early in the morning, I headed to ImagineWe Rwanda to learn more about them and what they do to improve the reading culture. ImagineWe Rwanda was founded by a young enthusiast reader who believes in helping young authors in coming up. I sat down with her to learn more about her and to hear her 2 cents on how we can improve in our readings. Hey everyone, and welcome to Out and About Rwanda. This is another episode, an exciting one actually, and today we are right now we're at ImagineWe, and next to me is Dominique. Hi Dominique.
Hi.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for coming actually.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Dominique. That's the best way to start. And I founded ImagineWe out of a passion, to kind of go crazy and change the world types of things. But we wanted to focus on the reading culture, which is something that Rwandans currently don't have. And I love books so much, and I've learned so much just because I read. And I was like, why can't we share that with the world? And I have a great team that joined in this journey, and it's been 2 years of awesomeness, so we're pretty excited.
And we've actually realized that ImagineWe is becoming bigger and bigger every day. For 2 years, that's a little time.
Right. We also didn't think that we would be this far. Really. Actually, when we started, Sandrine is my team member. She was really there from day one. I feel like we thought it was going to be like a 2 month project, and then we would be, done and back with our usual jobs. And, people got in and they got involved, and they really, really loved the idea and the vision. And we had to make it a permanent organization with some sort of a structure. But originally what we wanted was to just run some competition once, just a one-time thing, and be happy about ourselves and go to sleep happy. And then we were hijacked into this new life.
New adventure.
Right.
Godspeed. But tell us, what is ImagineWe? You already told us that you had a passion and you wanted to do this, but what is ImagineWe?
Wow. So ImagineWe is currently a social enterprise. We started off as an NGO. So what we wanted to do was build and equip libraries in underprivileged schools, because we realized people don't read because they don't have material to read, and they don't have high quality, inspiring material to read. And we thought if we give them the material, then they might want to do it. So we started contacting different people from different countries, mainly Australia and the United States, to give us the books that you actually see today. And most of them are donated into primary and secondary schools that deal with underprivileged students. And when we got this space, we thought, oh man, this is a big space. We don't need all the space. And we decided to make a makeshift library so people can come in and borrow books and take them away. So we kept running like that for a while on donations and stuff like that, until we realized how long is it going to take until we become independent. Because when you depend on other people, they kind of tweak your vision. They're like, oh, do this instead of this. And we were losing a lot of our personality. So we decided to open up a publishing house. So the funds that come from the books that we publish sustain us. So now we have more of a personality, and we have a product on the market. It's so exciting to tell people this is what I've done, and we are so excited that we've been able to share with the public some things that we've done.
It's quite amazing to see young people working together to empower each other. I met the whole team of ImagineWe Rwanda to learn more of how it is working together. So next to me there's Kotrem, a volunteer of ImagineWe. How is it?
It's really great. It's a great experience. It's a really fun journey, and I joined the ImagineWe about 5 weeks ago, and it has been really great because I really aspire to be an artist one day, and working alongside these people they show me that I can achieve anything, because they're young people, as you can see, and 2 publications in less than 2 years is a great thing. And I'm trying to learn the best from them and also contribute. I also do some marketing and graphic design here, so yeah, I'm a great contribution to the team.
True. So how is it? I want to know one thing. How is it working among yourselves? Because all of you are young, and how is it? Because people think that, you know, when you have older people, mature people, is when you learn a lot. But I want to know your journey, because you guys are still young. And how is it? Like, do you, how do I say it, brainstorm and come up with ideas, or you go look for ideas somewhere else? I want to know, because it must be fun.
It is fun. It is fun. Sometimes you just sit here. This is our conference room.
Yeah.
Just sit here and come up with ideas. We put ideas on the table and we just share. Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Yeah, it's really fun to work in such an environment. And one thing, it's easy to get distracted because we are all young people, but it's also a matter of self-discipline. And that's the thing we are learning day by day. Yeah.
Can I add something? One of the first things we do for any new member here is we have to first realize, our potential. Like he said, he's a graphic designer and all. We just have to first know what are your basic skills. Like if he does graphic design, if for instance I'm good at marketing, that's an example, and she's good at PR, she's good at logistics and all. So we first get to know what are your like talents or other professional skills that you have from where you came from.
ImagineWe equip school libraries. They host reading and writing competitions, and they train young potential authors as well as publish by Rwandans. I left ImagineWe Rwanda inspired by the team and what they do. Leaving ImagineWe Rwanda, my next stop had to be at Impact Hub, located in Kiyovu. Walking up the stairs, the walls caught my attention. I may not be an artist, but I'm a sucker for art. You could tell there were creativities, and most especially a really good vibe in the building. Impact Hub for most people is known as a place to connect.
So Impact Hub is basically a space that brings different people together, right? It's about bringing together artists, about bringing together entrepreneurs, people interested in environmental sustainability, researchers, policymakers, and everybody in between. Students, like absolutely everybody across the city, to share ideas, to connect. We ultimately believe that people are more creative, more innovative when they can come together and share ideas, diverse perspectives, diverse skills, diverse experiences.
Right. So I want to know, why did you think of creating Impact Hub?
Well, so the Impact Hub actually grew out of the community at the office. So this building is actually called the office, and the Impact Hub runs this community venue up here with Cafe Neo, and there's also a co-working space downstairs. But the Impact Hub really grew out of this existing community, and it was formed by myself and one of my partners, Erin Nashera, and also Maria Mayanja. And the three of us came together and decided, let's create an Impact Hub in Kigali, and we actually sold shares to people across the city. But again, it was really about how can we create a sustainable space that supports entrepreneurs, that supports creatives, really that supports intellectual conversations and everything else. And so that's how we came up with the concept.
So how has the reception been so far?
For Impact Hub,
Yes.
It's been fantastic. We actually, on Saturday, we had a big community jam. We had a bunch of friends in the arts, painters, performing artists come and perform. We had some different friends come and sell some fashion accessories and some clothing that they're producing here in Rwanda. And it was really just a big day to celebrate. I mean, that was really overwhelming. It was super fun, like a massive creative explosion. We have a new mural in the stairwell downstairs that I'll show you in a little bit. There's a painting over here that was painted live during the event. There were dancers dancers. There was like a djembe drum circle. There were actually like little mini canvases for kids to paint. But then also, as you'll see downstairs, the co-working space is busy. The cafe space is busy. We have events like 3-4 times a week up here. We organized a big music festival in December, the I Am Kigali Music Festival last year. So yeah, we're doing a lot of stuff. We're really excited. There are a lot more opportunities to come in terms of supporting, entrepreneurs in the environment sector, or entrepreneurs in technology. We're going to be starting a new accelerator program actually this year to support businesses that are actually helping to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. And so we're looking at finding a way to actually support businesses that are solving problems around access to water and nutrition. They can address issues around gender equality. And so that's going to be really exciting. We're going to be launching that this year, creating an opportunity again to support Rwandan entrepreneurs. So a lot of stuff happening.
And that sounds like something really exciting. Now I want to ask something about you. You've been here, you said, for 9 years, yeah?
Yeah, more, 9.5 or so.
Yeah. More. Where is your favorite parts in Rwanda?
My favorite part in Rwanda? Well, I have to say I love Kigali.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Kigali. It's my city, it's home. But outside of Kigali, I really love Kibuye. To me, it's quiet, it's peaceful. I love to go swimming. I have a little dog and named Roscoe, and I like to take him swimming with me.
That's so nice. Have you ever been to any park in Rwanda?
Any park? I mean, I've been to all the parks. You mean like Nyungwe and Akagera and volcanoes? Yeah, the Virunga. Yeah.
You've traveled the whole of Rwanda, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've been here for long enough, right? I could have walked around it like quite a couple hundred times, I guess, the amount of time I've been here. I've been around the whole country. But I really like Kibuye, actually. If I have to pick one place outside of Kigali, it's my favorite, is Kibuye.
I haven't been there, but I'll definitely check the place out. Yeah, and I'm Rwandan.
You need to go.
How embarrassing is that?
It's just mad. You go there when you want to be peaceful, read a book, chill out, meditate, do some yoga, connect with yourself, relax, center. Yeah, it's beautiful.
The best place for self-discovery.
Exactly.
Well, now we can go take a look around the place. Yeah?
Sounds great. Let's go for a tour.
Yeah.
Hearing all about the place and what they do, I had to ask John for a tour, and he was kind enough to show us around and explain to us all the corners of the building.
Nice. Yeah, and then this is a project done by Krema Kwiga together as well for the Inside Out project. It's by a famous French graffiti artist called JR. So yeah, we took pictures of people in the community and posted them up all around the building, and there's a couple still remaining.
Oh, cool. So you're gonna be changing faces.
Exactly. And in fact, all the faces on the side of the building right now, that was another project with the same group, Krema Kwiga. There's an artist from Rome who actually grew up in Rwanda called Antoine Sibomana, and he came and did a workshop with I think around 11 Rwandan artists. They all painted on paper and then came and actually painted the paper onto the walls. So it was really kind of glued them up on the walls. So let me take you down here because this is actually the impact up to your space. So basically this is the co-working space. This is where people actually get work done. So this place is basically designed for entrepreneurs or freelancers, people that have a one-person business, like NGOs, basically organizations that need a small office, something really flexible, something affordable, something that fits their needs, but also that allows them to work in a really inspiring environment and meet other people with which to collaborate with, share ideas, bounce ideas off each other and stuff like that. So this is this is where the real work gets done, which is why it's not super loud in here. Yeah. So come in, we got a little chill out area over here. This is where our premium desk members work. We have a hot desk situation over here. And then this is the conference room for our community. And then in the evening, this is actually the Kigali portal. So you've heard about this.
I haven't tried that. Really?
You really need to come out and check it out one of these days, actually. Yeah. I mean, they're connecting up at the moment, I think, with Chicago and maybe Austin, Texas, but they're connecting up also with Gaza, with refugee camps in Erbil, all over the world. So So yeah, you should definitely come by. It's basically an opportunity. This building is an opportunity to come and meet a random person, have a different conversation, have new ideas. And the portal is just like a great exemplification of that. Like it just extends that even further. So you can walk into the portal and have a random conversation with someone on the other side of the planet in Chicago or in refugee camp in Afghanistan or something else. So it really opens up those connections.
How do you make sure that when people are here in the evening, on the other side there are also other people? And how do you connect to those people? Do you have another office on the other side, or you have people that you work with?
Yeah, we have people that we work with. So it's also Karemba that's managing this project, and they have a coordinator for this. And so they schedule with the other side, and then they just make sure, okay, so at 7 o'clock, there's going to be someone there coordinating. And so when you walk in, you can talk to somebody in the shared studios portal on the other side of the world.
And it's free?
Yeah, it's free to use, of course. Yeah. And actually, like on Saturday, for example, when we had this big community party I was telling you about,
yes, we
actually connected up to Chicago. So we're having people coming from our party upstairs, downstairs, talking to people in Chicago, going back upstairs to the party, more people coming down. Yeah, super nice actually.
Super cool.
Yeah. And I mean, I'll just say for all of your followers, if people need affordable office space, we have desks here ranging from 30,000 francs a month for a part-time space. That gives you mail collection services, so you can have a proper physical address and a mailing address for your business. It also gives you a place to work part-time, and that goes all the way up to you can have your own private premium space for $150 a month, which comes with a lot more benefits. You have your own desk, sliding cabinet. But the idea is really to make it easy for people starting out, entrepreneurs, to get an office space that meets their needs, but also fits their budget, and allows them to work and meet a bunch of other really cool people. You're giving me the tour now?
You make sure that your office is more fun and open. So you guys table tennis?
Yeah.
How do you call it? That table is made.
Oh yeah, foosball, table tennis. There's all these little offices around the building full of really cool people like these. You want to say hello?
Hi.
And pretend I'm working.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
What?
How are you?
I'm good. Is this the journal? No.
No, this is asking about Rwanda.
Okay.
It's a TV show on TV.
After all that insightful tours of discovery, I was feeling a bit hungry, so I stopped by to check on my friend Japan.
And yes, you're back with me, and right now we're in the kitchen for our next stop with Mr. Shaban, who's gonna cook for us.
Thank you.
Hey Shaban.
How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you
You can call me
doing?
Japan, by the way.
Oh, Japan, Shaban, I mean, they're all the same, kind of. So tell us about yourself, and first of all, before we go there, what are you about to cook for us right now?
I'm making my special chef at home wrap, tuna wrap. So something that is going to blow your minds.
I can't wait to taste that, but tell me a little bit about you and yourself.
Well, I'm called Japan Shaban Gawita. I'm 27 now, and I'm a chef. And this is what I love doing.
So you mentioned something about, chef at home.
Yes.
Can you explain to
It's a
us?
small concept that I came about when I was still in uni, is to incorporate fine dining in your comfort of your home. So when I came back, I had this idea to start a small business which provide this kind of services.
And how has the service been so far?
It's quite slow since it's a new concept here in Rwanda, but I believe with time people are going to understand the importance of having a fine dining chef in your comfort of the house.
Most definitely. Now, before we jump everywhere, I'm actually quite interested in finding out what you're gonna be putting in the, what's that, tuna, what?
Chef at home tuna wrap.
Okay. What are you gonna put in? I mean, explain to us what chef at home tuna wrap is.
We have some tuna that I specially marinated with some herbs, and there is a lot of spices inside. So it's very, very fragrant. And here I'll be having a guacamole that I specially made, but it's a twist. It has a flavor that you wouldn't expect inside. So I really hope you can try it later on. Then we'll be having a wrap. I'm going to be having some capsicum, some onions. We'll be having some capsicum, onions, tomatoes, and we'll be having some how do you call it again? Cucumber. How can I forget? And some lemon. I'm going to saute all that. It's going to be incorporated in that wrap to give you a taste out of heaven.
Oh my lord, I can't wait. I really can't wait. So, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Since he had promised to make one of his specialities, he showed me how to make it, and while doing so, I had some few questions of my own to ask him.
We start by sauteing some veg. We start obviously with the onions. Always start with the onions.
Yeah.
It's going to give like a base of flavors first. Next, the capsicums.
So we mix all of it together.
Yes, just want to give like a small saute feeling.
Okay.
Some butter. Add some cabbage that I blanched earlier, but what I incorporated inside, I put some cumin, some herbs to make it much more flavorful.
What does butter add into it? Because you've already put oil and then you added butter.
Butter is a compound that is very useful. It helps by bringing up all the flavors, like the saltiness that you would have lost. You can find it in there.
Right.
Give it a bit while it's there. So what you want is create some kind of flambé, but depending on, just put a bit. Actually put a lot. Change the whole color of the whole thing. What you add, some lemon for flavors.
So we're about to wrap everything up. Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
The flavors. More tuna.
More guacamole.
The guacamole comes up after. We have this. A bit of this. Some
More
of
of that.
this. You hold it because I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Some peri peri.
And we have it.
I'm waiting
You're waiting for what?
for the first bite.
Going for my first bite. I do it right now? I don't want to make weird noises, but oh my god.